Taurus, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. As a reminder, this spread is intended to get you out of your head and grounded into reality so you can focus on getting your intellect and your intuition working together. There's a quick in the description box that explains the spreads and mentions the deck being used. Let's see what we got. And this Five of Cups is popping up a lot today, but it's in the inverse, which is good. Wow, Taurus. Weren't you starting a fight like 2 weeks ago? um, for your hopes, let's talk about the cups really quick, the suit of the cups. It represents emotion and passion, and it really is something that tugs at your heartstring. Every little cup that you see in the deck. So this Five of Cups represents remorse or focusing on the past and what you're lacking. And this Eight of Cups represents walking away. So they're both in the inverse right now. What that tells me is that you are looking and pining over some losses of the past, and your hopes to move away from this emotional pull aren't what's best for you, and you're recognizing that now. So you're hoping to hold on to only what is necessary and let go of everything else. What do I mean by that? So it's like the only way to really get over things is to actually process our emotions. So what you're hoping to do is to hold on to the emotions of the past that serve your highest good and let go of the emotions of your past that weren't doing very well for you. Whether this is you changing your communication style, whether this is you changing old habits, you're recognizing the things within yourself that are good and the things within yourself that are bad. And you're really hoping to move forward with this and actually take the lessons learned of the past into the future. Your fear is that this is going to throw you way off balance and it might make you a little bit vulnerable. So what happens is Taurus can be very, very stubborn. Okay. You guys can plant your foot in the ground and not want to see it somebody else's way at all. Okay. Now you're starting to recognize, I'm not saying you weren't empathetic in the past, but I'm saying that you're starting to recognize things about yourself that require you to have more empathy for people that you didn't necessarily have empathy before. And your fear is, like, what you want to do is you want to take the pendulum from being very, very stubborn and very, very my way or the highway, and you kind of want to find a middle ground with the people in your life. But your fear is that you won't stop at that middle ground, is that you'll go all the way to the other side and that people will take advantage like they have in the past. Okay? So that's your fear, is literally the pendulum just swinging all the way to the other side. The reality of the situation is you are holding back on tapping into your best resources, and you are not managing the responsibilities to the best of your ability. So right now, you're focused very much on you and what you need to change. But what you're not doing is reaching out to those friends and family members who would actually give you that very honest input that might help you find that middle ground. You're trying to do this all by yourself. Stubborn, like I said. The beautiful part about it is you are recognizing things about yourself that do need change, and you are illuminating that. You're also recognizing, and this is amazing because this is, they're different cards. Well, one card's the same. They're different cards, but it's very similar to a message I just read, is that you're recognizing that nobody can save you and that your happiness doesn't work from an external source, that you have to do this for yourself and within yourself. This is your battle with you. But it's not to say that you can't lean on people. I think Pisces had a very similar message, which is crazy. But I hope you found a message that serves your highest good. And if I could leave you with one piece of advice, is we're pack animals at our core. We need people from time to time. And expressing our deepest thoughts out loud to another person actually helps us organize our thoughts and process our values through a filter system of somebody else's values. So if you have somebody around you that you trust and respect, go ahead and open up to them. Go ahead and be a little bit vulnerable and let them know the things about you that you're not happy with and the things about you that you need to change. And that person might give you some very constructive feedback. As a matter of fact, I feel like they will give you constructive feedback. But at the same time, they will also reiterate the things about you that are good in order to keep your self-esteem at a good position so you can continue to make this transition. So I hope you guys found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next time.